Okay, well, some of you asked about what I was eating since I'm not using a stove. And so I had a few things left over that I hadn't eaten in the last 4 days. I had 3 of these left and a packet of tuna and a couple of these snack bars I had left. So I did pretty well on that. I hadn't just been real hungry yet hiking, and I think I've fueled myself enough. So instead of bagels this time, though, I got some flatbread, and I'll eat probably one of those with peanut butter, or half of one with peanut butter, along with a packet of Pop-Tarts for breakfast in the morning is what I've been doing. And then I'll eat probably at least 2 snack bars, well timed out for right before a big climb and before lunchtime. And then I haven't sat down, just ate lunch. I just, when I'm hungry or about to do something where I'm really going to exert a lot of energy, I know I am, then I'll definitely eat some lunch. But so packets of tuna or salmon with some snack crackers and maybe a snack bar possibly. And then once again in the afternoon, some more snack bars. And then for the evening, I got 2 of these packets of pepperonis, and I'll eat half of one of those, probably with on a flatbread for supper in the evening with the snack bar. And I got some more condiments left. I bought actually most of these at a truck stop in Texas on the way up. They had a bunch left, and so or a bunch sitting out, and so I just purchased a bunch of those. That's what I have left. I still have 3/4 of that jar of peanut butter left, and if I just need some good protein at any point in time, I'll just get my spoon and just eat, you know, spoonfuls of that by itself would be fine. And yesterday at the store, I got a couple of bananas, so I'll eat one in the morning before I hit the trail probably, and save the other one for later in the day. And by the way, when I was having all those cramps, I had heard not long ago that mustard was good for those, and one of my subscribers had even mentioned mustard, and when they had reminded me of that. And so that day I was having, and the next day when I was having cramps so bad, I sucked down a few packets of the mustard, and really I haven't had a problem. I've been, you know, drinking a lot, and and I also got some more water, smart water bottles, and some they didn't have Propel or anything like that, but I got a liquid thing to put drops in my water to help out a little bit with electrolytes and salt. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. That should be at least a good 4 days worth. Okay, I'm on my way to the post office. Got a couple things I want to return home. I already walked this way to the laundromat. Did a load of, well, I washed my shorts and my camp shirt. They were getting a little stinky. Did those. But I'm going to send back my shirt. I brought it, even though it was y'all may remember this from an earlier video, my PKD shirt. Well, let's see, hold on. You know, ask me about PKD, you know, hashtagging. I went ahead and brought it. It was too snug on me, but I thought, well, I'll lose weight and then I'll have it. Well, I just need to have it sent to me is what I need to do. And then I've got those compression sleeves for my calves. I haven't used them once, and they're so difficult to get on and off. I haven't wanted to, so I'm going to send those back as well. I've got what I'm taking out of my pack also is some bug spray. I don't know how well it's worked, even in camp. I'm in my tent usually because I'm tired, and it's just easier to stay out of the bugs that way. And I have sprayed everything with permethrin, and I'll do that occasionally as I go along, however long I last. So I'm gonna get to the post office and then get a few diet sodas at the grocery store right next door. Got some clouds over me, but it's a nice day. Hadn't rained yet. It's been a good day to be hiking. Tomorrow's supposed to be good too for most of the day. But I just walked downtown just to kind of stay limber and I met another hiker by the name of Tai Chi. He was at the laundromat, and he's staying at the Fife and Drum where I am. And he's about to head home. He's from Ontario. He wasn't going to thru-hike or anything, but this is as far as he wants to go, really, or can go. But he was talking about the stretch between here, well, the rest of Connecticut north of here. One backpacker that he ran into said that he slack packed it from a town further north back here to Kent because of the trail, how difficult it is in a few areas to go down. It's easier to go up. And also, I watched Red Mage. Most of you are probably familiar with Red Mage. He's through hiking. He started down in Georgia back in February early. And but I saw a video number 125, and he's just north of here in that part as he went into Massachusetts. And it looked pretty scary. But I tell you, I'm not ready to start trying to slack pack yet, because I don't want to. I've moved so slow, I don't know when I'm going to have to stop, and I'm going to need my gear. I'm going to need my tent and everything else. So right now, I don't plan on doing any slack packing until I get more confident, until I lose some weight and can make better miles. Yeah, go find Red Mage. That's his YouTube channel name, and 2 Ds. And look at 125, and that's what I'm about to enter starting tomorrow. Okay, I'm sitting on another bench. It's just nice out here. In a minute, I'm going to go across the street and settle up on my hotel bill, and I think eat me a salad. Hopefully they have a good salad. I've been craving that for the last few days. I think my game plan is going to be to relax a little more. I want to be smart and not get myself in trouble, so I got to plan things, but I need to be more trusting that it's going to work out, and just make it work, and not stress about it so much, because I do think that has a lot to do with my back problem. One of my subscribers had mentioned my back pain possibly being stress related, and I agree with that. That very well could be, because in 2012, when my dad passed away and my back went out the first time, a friend of his suggested that same thing. He said when his father died, his back went out, and I've heard other people say that. So that's, and then the next time it happened was after my mother died, and we were losing our family business. And so that's when it happened again. So I was having some of these pains really before I even left for this trip. And I didn't tell anybody, and so it was the stress of starting this trip. I think once I had made the plan to come to Kent and relax, that morning that I arrived, when I got up, knowing I was going to be here and had a place to go, that morning my back really didn't bother me that much, and then it quit bothering me, and almost has not bothered me since. So I think it very well could be stress related. So I'm going to do my best to just go with the flow as much as I can, and not stress out about things. All right. Well, it's a little after 4 o'clock here, and I've spent the day organizing things. Of course, took a walk, as y'all saw, to kind of limber up, and got my pack together, and everything's looking good. And I called Lecky, and they're going to send a replacement part up ahead, and so everything's been looking pretty good and feeling ready for tomorrow. I did kind of have a little panic, but just a bit ago. I could not lift my pack and get it on my back, and it wasn't my back that was the problem. Ever since I fell on my belly a couple days ago, whenever it was, that night I knew I hit real hard, and I didn't feel any bad effects. But that night, the first time I noticed any pain in my side, it's kind of in my lower rib section, in the back of the ribs, it feels like. When I was sitting on that privy that's not enclosed, and that's when I noticed that I had a pain. And I thought I just pulled a muscle while I was there on the privy. And so that's been gradually getting worse, and it's gotten worse today. And it's just, sharp pain hits me much more often. And I've been thinking, and I still think it's really probably pulled muscle or something like that, or bruised muscle. But I had my pack all loaded up, fully loaded, and just going to get it on me and feel it again, since I hadn't had it on a couple days, and I couldn't lift it. I just could not get it on me. So I messed with it. I kind of stretched some more and played around with it and tried to loosen up that area, and kind of found a way to get it on my back without it hurting me. So, and then I moved around with it. So I don't think it's a rib problem. I think it's bruised muscles or something like that. So, but a friend of mine's going to send me a package up ahead, and I called him in a panic, said, don't send it yet, because I can't get my pack on my back. So my plan is to head out early in the mornings as soon as it gets light, and go to the Stewart Hollow Brook Shelter. Since I'm having to hike to the trailhead, or to the beginning point, which is about a mile, it's going to be an 8-mile day. So that's a long day for me. And I just found out a few minutes ago that we have now raised $615 for the Polycystic Kidney Disease Foundation. And I've been planning on talking more about that in upcoming videos real soon. The PKD Foundation, obviously that's one of the major reasons I'm doing this hike, is to raise money for and bring attention to the foundation. So every video that comes out will have a link to their website where you can make a donation in my name. So that's, my goal is $25,000, so we've got a good start right there. Guys, I've got a few more little things to do. I'm just going to relax the rest of the evening, watch, Quincy or something like that, reruns on TV here, and get a nice early start tomorrow.